Hi there, Spooky Marshmallow here. Come and have a seat. Join us. We're in the Magic Castle again. I'm just kidding. I'm not in the Magic Castle. But the picture that you're looking at is. Also, you know what else is in the Magic Castle? Plenty of ghosts. Let's get started. The Magic Castle's most famous frequent visitor is supposedly Harry Houdini, the grandfather of modern magic. The Houdini Seance Room features cabinets of Houdini memorabilia collected by the castle's original owners. However, I have a hard time believing Houdini would haunt any place, since Houdini didn't believe in spiritualism and tried to debunk it every chance he got, and spent a good majority of his life proving frauds. And I have a Houdini special coming up, by the way, on this channel that you won't want to miss. Even though Houdini didn't believe in the paranormal, his wife did, and she reportedly tried to contact him every night for 10 years after his death. Seances like these occur nightly at the Magic Castle. Speaking of Houdini, in 2011, on Halloween night, a fire broke out in the attic. Technically, it was the roofer's blowtorch malfunctioning, but staffers claim it was the spirit of Dante, a famous magician with a room named after him on the 3rd floor. Dante's room sustained the most damage. I believe it was the malfunctioning of the blowtorch, but that's my personal opinion. There is a strange coincidence to this story, however. Houdini had died on Halloween in 1926, and it turned out that the fire had started at the exact time of his death. Houdini hated Dante. And now the Dante room was totaled, while the Houdini room suffered no damage. Some people believe it was Houdini's ghost finally making contact from the afterlife. I think it's just coincidences. Resident psychics and guests have reportedly had visitations from deceased loved ones and seen apparitions lurking in the dark corners. A friendly ghost named Irma keeps the mood light by playing little ditties on the piano. Rumor has it she was a frequent guest in the castle's early years. Wherever the castle's grand piano moves, so does Irma, tapping out melodies to entertain the guests. In the haunted cellar, the ghost of a young girl has been seen wandering the halls, as well as dark masses and whispering. Several people have died here, including a magician who died by suicide just before he was supposed to go on stage. And workers say he creates mishaps and pranks backstage on occasion. His name was Daryl, and his death was ruled an accidental hanging. People have also said they see full-figure shadow people wandering through the castle. There have been several EVPs recorded, and people often claim to hear whispering throughout the castle when it's close to the public and quiet. The Hat and Hare pub inside the Magic Castle is only open on Friday and Saturday nights, but many guests have reported seeing a male bartender serving drinks. His description matches Lauren Tate, a bartender who used to work at the Hat and Hare. He died many years ago. Originally known as the Holly Chateau, the Magic Castle was built in 1909 by real estate investor Roland B. Lane. He and his wife Catherine moved to LA from Wisconsin in 1902 and later began work on the mansion. Lane suffered a stroke at home and died there in 1940, in what is now the Houdini Seance Room. Actual proof is hard to get, considering you cannot record video or take photos inside the castle. However, if you read some reviews from guests, they claim to have a spooky feeling while inside the castle. In fact, one guest claimed they kept feeling like someone was standing behind them so closely they felt breath on their neck. And finally they turned around to ask the person why they were standing so close, but when they turned around, no one was there. Later, that same person was watching a show and felt a hand on their shoulder, but once again, no one was there. People have said at every turn you keep expecting someone to be standing right in front of you, or someone jumping out in front of you. Well, if I were ever invited to the Magic Castle, I would be too distracted by the spookiness of it to focus on the magic, to be honest. that's gonna do it for today's video on Ghosts of the Magic Castle. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Spooky Marshmallow. Please like and subscribe. And don't forget, stay spooky, my friends.